Whew, man, I'm telling you, I am really starting to really hate PayPal. I mean, really starting to hate PayPal. I've been at PayPal for like over 12 years. We have, we didn't even say that we have an outstanding account. We have very little complaints, very little returns. We make them enough money at the end of the day. And then on top of that, even when working capital, which is another business section of PayPal, we have about 10 loans already paid off, like in full paid off. I just paid one off like last month, just paid off a new loan. Anyway, I finished paying off a new loan last month. So PayPal's new policy, I don't know if you're hitting these things yet, but these policies are nightmares. So basically, we had a couple bad incidents in the last couple of days with PayPal, and we hit their cap multiple times. So nine orders, I make about somewhere between $4,000 or $5,000 in 9 orders. So basically, PayPal has a cap where change it for this a little bit. PayPal has a cap that if you hit any merchant that hits this cap at 3,000, any orders after that will go on hold. So you have a month. In a month's time, you have enough to basically, they said, to do 3,000. I don't know. I don't know what they think people are selling at the end of the day. If you're selling something like products under $100, yeah, it'll take you a while to hit the cap. On the other hand, for us, it doesn't take us a while to hit the cap because our items go for a bit more. So let me show you real quick. Looking ahead, we got to go through. So just literally had this conversation with this guy on the phone, explaining to him how the cap is a nightmare for us and how it's not going to work. I sell more than 11 I'd have more than 11 transactions per month. So this is what we hit right here. This is my account at 11 transactions, right? 11 transactions, and this is what we make at 11 transactions. We make 11 transactions in 2 weeks, probably less than, sorry, not 11, 20. We make that in about a week. So that's 11 transactions we make in a week, okay? A week or so. There is no way in the world that we're going to be able to sustain and do business with PayPal with these caps in place because, again, I don't know why in the world they would put them there to begin with. It's one of the dumbest business decisions I've ever seen. Like, why in the world would you penalize your merchants for making more money? You should be trying to grow with your merchants so they can grow to make more money. That's what it should be about. I mean, they have no problem with, like I said, taking their fees out of your money, and I ain't got a problem with that, okay? But what I got a problem with is that basically, if I'm making this kind of money, do not block me from doing it. Allow me to grow with your company so we continue to grow together. And telling people that they're getting a 3,000 cap. I heard some people got worse than what I got. One guy I was talking to, he got $1,000 cap. What the freak are you gonna do with $1,000 cap? And this was a guy who works for PayPal. I just had a conversation with. These caps, I thought it was just all 3,000. No, there's some worse than that. These caps they got in place. So ours was 3,000. We go in, and these are the options you have. So option, you can have the customer call in and release it. You don't want that because if a customer has to call in and release it, that makes your company look bad. It makes it look really bad, especially if a person who's starting off for the first time, and we're not doing that. I told you, we're not doing it from the door. If an item comes through and we hit that cap, that ceiling, what we're going to do is we're going to ship the item out anyway. And that's what we do. We ship it anyway, provide tracking numbers because we're not going to allow you to wait 21 days. We're not going to have you call in. We're not doing that crap at the end of the day that PayPal wants you to do. We're not doing any of that. We're going to ship the item out anyway. So the minute the item comes through, it ships out. And all we have to do is provide tracking numbers. And because we've been with PayPal for quite some time, and then they give a little leniency, they basically release our funds with no problem. But some people we found out got $1,000 in the cap. Some people got 2,000 in the cap. Some people got 500 in the cap. Some people got 100 in the cap, which and that's messed up because again, if you sell items that are over $100, you're in a lot of trouble. So we went in and we showed them basically, or in our report shows what we make per month, right? So this is the beginning of the month, what we have right now. So in the beginning of the month, as you can see, like I said, 11 orders at $4,748, right? Our average sales are around 432. So we're definitely way over the cap. So we went in, they said one thing we could do is we could go in and we could apply something for them to lift the cap. So we applied for them to lift the cap. First they put us at 3,000. Then they came in and they put the cap in at 10,000, which was fantastic. Okay, that's fantastic. Still not enough room for us to breathe because our contracts will kick in, and then we have orders coming in for like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and this basically is going to tip the scales with the cap again. We're going to have problems. We're going to call back in again and request again to have the ceiling lifted. So after they give us the 10,000, then PayPal comes back in and gives us another ceiling, which we thought they were expanding it from 10,000 to higher. They expanded to $300. Now we got problems. Now we're going back and forth, and even they admitted they made a mistake. How in the world do you basically give us a cap at $300 when clearly we're making almost close to about $5,000 at 11 orders, and our average sales are around $432. That's our average sales of 432. So we're way over the cap and the limited amount. So they finally went back in, they fixed that mess. We got into an argument with them yesterday. We talked to a couple of supervisors yesterday. They admitted they messed up, that we should have never had a $300 mark due to the fact that we're making way more than that, and that would never work for our company to begin with. They go and they change it back to now 3,000 again. So now we're back at 3,000 again. This is not going to work. At the end of the year, we're severing ties with PayPal. We're just going through our banks. That's it. I already went down and set up multiple banking accounts, credit card transaction accounts through Apple Pay, the debit cards, credit cards, debit cards, whatever. We set all that up. Everything's being set up on our website. They all link all that together with our routing numbers and everything. And all companies that we're doing business with, we're only doing routing transactions only. So we're avoiding PayPal at all costs because PayPal now has become a headache to us. Because again, we can't work with them. It is virtually impossible. We're going to hit the ceiling every single time. So to put it at a $3,000 mark, as I said, these are 11 orders. 11 orders. So 11 orders, there is no way in the world that the 3,000 mark is going to work for us. And again, our average sale is around $432. So at $432, again, we're going to be able to hit a 3,000 mark extremely easy. Not going to be hard to do. And I told you, we're going to be doing a lot of orders offline and online. So those combined together are going to equal up to about 30, 40 orders a day. Mind you, we make almost about $4,800 off 11 orders. You're talking about 40 to 50 orders a day. So you know how fast we're going to hit that cap with no problem whatsoever. So nope. Hopefully we don't want to leave PayPal. I love PayPal. I love doing business with them. I've been with them for many years. They help me out in a lot of situations for my company, but it's virtually impossible to work with them because again, I don't know how it would work. If we get an order for around $5,000 and it hits the PayPal account, only 3,000 is going to clear. They're only going to allow us to have 3,000. They're going to put 2,000 in hold. That's not going to help me at all because I need to hold 5,000 to complete the order so that way we can take care of the customer. But everybody's going through this nightmare. So basically, that is with, mind you, I've been with PayPal, like I said, over 12 years. And even if you've been with them long enough and you show them that basically have an outstanding count, you're still going to get hit with this. For people that are just starting out with PayPal, so you're just now opening up your PayPal account, I hope you had your account for a while. Anyone starting their account, you're going to be going through some bull crap. I don't know if you're going through it already, but one of the things they want you to go through is if you have any money that transfers to your account, you can't touch it. That money automatically goes into hold, automatically from the door. So you don't have any form of limited or glass ceiling or nothing there. It just automatically goes into hold. And once this goes into hold, this means that the only way this money can be released off your account, you have to do three things. You have to process 10 payments for goods and services starting today, which you're going to do on the day you open up the account. You're going to have to process $200 in sales starting on the day you open the account. And you're going to have no complaints on your account for 60 days, which is 2 months. Yeah, that's a nightmare for customers. Customers, I mean, merchants, for new merchants that are just starting out, they should not have to go through that at all, period. At all, period, period. But like I said, we're not worried about it because, again, like I said, we already set up several banking accounts. I had funds transferred to my accounts. Anytime we do business with any companies that we're doing business with, this is going to be through contracts. Keep in mind, this is going to be done through uh, bank transfers because these are orders that have to be processed right away, quickly. As for our customers, until the end of the year, how we're going to be processing orders, we're going to be doing through basically through your debit card or stuff like that. Except for what we're going through PayPal, we're going straight through our banks or institutions in our banks, which would be much better. We've been going through these cap nonsense that PayPal puts in place. Any orders that go through today or tomorrow, we have enough room because right now, like I said, we don't have to worry about hitting the 3,000 cap yet. If we do hit the 3,000 cap, what we're going to do is if your order, basically your money goes into hold, we're going to ship your order out anyway. It doesn't make a difference. When you ship it out, make sure you have your product. We'll deal with PayPal on our terms and try to get the money off the account to put back into our accounts. But your order will be shipped out right away. As a matter of fact, I had a couple of orders that last month we had the hold come up because we did surpass it and we shipped our items out anyway. PayPal did honor that and put the money back into our accounts. All right, with that being said, I got to get on site real quick because I'm late right now and I'm supposed to be bent out the door and I got things to do. Got to go. Thank you all and God bless. But for new merchants, like I said, you're just better off just going down to Citizen Bank, open up a banking account for $50, open up a business account, and just having your money transferred from there. Wix has a nice setup on their account that allow you to use another option besides PayPal if you decide you want to go down that route instead. Do I have it here? I think I have it here. But anyway, yeah, I'll show you how to set all that up because I'm going to be doing one pretty soon. All right, gotta go. Thank you all and God bless.